Anytime you need innovation, companies tend to do internal brainstorming. Bring in people from the outside, bring in your customers, you're going to get a whole different set of ideas. Great time to do market research. And finally, I just wanted to call out a couple specific business situations. Anytime you have a new product to market, obvious time to bring in new people, bring in your customers. But another area where we find very often we're brought in. Is there anyone here from Align Technology that does Invisalign? I saw that was on the list. No one's here. Align Technology, LegalZoom, there's a whole bunch of companies we've worked with where they were growing like crazy, and all of a sudden they hit a plateau. And it's almost always because they've used up all their early adopters, and they need to figure out how to tap into the next on that curve up there. The next area on the curve is the early majority. And usually they're fundamentally different than the early adopters, and companies just keep trying to do the same thing. And that's when you want to bring in consumers, bring in your customers, and find out what's different about this new group. Another one is any time that there is a disagreement within your company in the marketing area or anything related to it, customer experience area, and you've got two people, one guy saying I'm right, the other saying he's right, great time to do market research. Okay? So, I'd like all of you to think about it, at least one place on this list where you could see your company could use market research right now. And I want to get one or two examples so I can come back to them as we go through the presentation. What are one or two areas? Somebody think, is there somewhere on this list where you guys could really, really use some market research right now to help you make a decision in one of these areas? Please.
Internal disagreement.
Yeah, well, do you mind telling me just a little bit about the internal disagreement?
A little. So I don't want to sort of obviously give away
Sure.
market information, but so there's a way to go to market on a particular product. One camp says get distribution first and then grow. Another group says no, use this distribution channel as a product.
That is great. I think that goes back to the marketing strategy. One of the areas was distribution, channel strategy. So let's remember this as we go forward. Let's think about what research techniques might help with that. Okay, as we go. Can I have one more example? Yeah, please.
Understanding perceptions, experiences.
Great. Tell me a little bit more.
Yeah, so I work for contact email marketing software, and one of our big struggles is getting people to utilize all the features we have.
Interesting.
And understanding what their experience is, why they're not utilizing some of those features, and where the pickup is.
That's a great example. What I love about those two is they're quite different. This is a strategic one, while yours is a usability issue. We're going to have different tools for that. So as we go through, think about the different tools I show that we might be able to use to help you with that. And we'll try to tackle both of these. Okay? So these are all the different things you might use market research for. Thank you very much, you two, for speaking up.